Hey class, so rounding of decimals. Okay, so this is how you would round with decimals. So if the tens place was underlined, you would look at the number to the right, and the number to the right is a 6. So remember, 5 or more, raise the score. So 5 or more, raise the score. Remember that little saying? Or 4 or less, let it rest. Okay? So raise the score means raise it up. Let it rest means keep it the same. Okay, so 6 is more than 5 or more, then we're gonna raise the score. So we're gonna raise this to make that a 5. So we're gonna raise that up. The 7 up here is not affected. That's gonna stay the same. And then everything to the right of the underlined digit is gonna go to 0. So your answer would be 750. Okay, so that's how you round with decimals. It's the same way. You round it exactly the same way. All right, let's take a look at this one. All right, this time, let's just say we underline the 4 here. So that's the ones, tens, hundreds, 1000s, 10,000s place. So we're rounding this one to the 10,000s place. So we're gonna look at the number to the right. It's a 1. 4 or less, let it rest. So let it rest. Okay, so let it rest. We're gonna leave this one alone because that one's not 5 or more. Okay, we're just gonna leave that alone. The 2 is unaffected, so the 2 stays the same. And then all the rest go to 0. You're right. So make those all 0. Okay? So that is rounding of decimals. Okay, exactly the same way you round whole numbers. Now, let's change the problem a little bit. Let's say one of your decimals is underlined. What if one of these is underlined? So what if this one is underlined? Okay. Well, you're still do it the same way. You're gonna look at this digit. Is this digit 4 or less or 5 or more? Well, it's a 4, so it's 4 or less. So you're gonna let the 7 rest. The 7's gonna stay the same. All these digits in front of it are gonna stay the same because they don't have anything to do with rounding these over here. So they're all gonna stay the same. And the 4 is gonna go to a 0. Okay, let's do one more real quick just to make sure you understand it. So when you're doing decimals exactly the same way. You're just dropping that decimal down. Okay, so what if you had the ones place underlined? Well, then you're gonna have to look at the tenths, right? You're gonna have to look over here at the 10th spot, right? So 7 is 5 or more, raise the score. So we're gonna raise this one up to an 8. Again, all the rest to the right of the underlined 1 that we're rounding is going to 0, right? So I'm gonna put the decimal there, and these are gonna go to 0. All these on this side, they remain the same. So that's gonna be an 8, that's gonna be a 6, a 1, a 4, and a 2. So your answer would be 241,688. All right, I hope this helps you in your rounding, and good luck on your little quiz today. We're gonna take, I think, a 10 problem quiz. So make sure you take that and submit it to me. All right, and then you have a great weekend, all right? All right, bye. Bye, guys.